Everybody, happy Sunday, July 21st, here in West Linn, Oregon. It's a bit cloudy today. I was doing an unboxing video of our irises, and some rain started coming down. A little bit of rain started coming down, so figured it's probably a good idea to do the fig taste, or the fig update today, since the water or the rain might damage these in terms of flavor and quality. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm grabbing I'm picking up the Desert King. This is a Desert King fig. This is probably the closest one I have to being ripe, so let's go ahead and try this one out for now. Let's see, so no sap that came out. Well, actually maybe a little bit of sap there, so yeah, it could have gone a little bit longer, but for the sake of testing it out, we'll go ahead and do this now. Got a lot of other ones on there too that I'll get to enjoy later as well. Alright, so let's head over and pick the other few that we have ready for today's sampling. Alright, the other one we're sampling today will be the Esplets. This is a Pons fig from Spain, Spanish fig. The Esplets, I believe, translates to like 3 seasons, or 3 crops, 3 harvests. Let's see, let's take a look. Okay, no honey on there, but it is drooping, so let's go ahead and get this one out of here really quick. Okay, there it is. It's starting to wrinkle a little bit. Look at the color on that. It's a nice color. Okay. Alright, so the other fig that we can sample possibly today will be the Lattarula, Italian honey. And what I'll do is I'll just take one just in case. It's not quite ready yet. And then we'll test that out and then try out the other ones. Oh, it's got some splitting on the neck there. That's interesting. Okay. Alright, nonetheless, we'll give it a try. And last year the Breba on this one was kind of spongy and not very good. Kind of spongy, dry, no flavor. And I'm guessing that's because it's in a pot. So we'll see how it does this year. Okay. Alright, so here's what I was able to harvest today. I got the Desert King, the Esplets, and a Lattarula. And I got myself a few mulberries there too for later, but not fig related, something separate. Alright, so let's give them a quick weigh. So I'm on a bit of a slope here, so these might actually roll a little bit to the left. Alright, first off is going to be the Desert King. Weighs in at 73 grams. Pretty nice sized. Let's see, the Esplets weighs in at 30 grams. Oops. Yep, looks like weighs in at 30 grams. And then the Lattarula, which I'm not sure how this one's going to do this year, but we'll find out. Lattarula Italian honey weighs in at 43 grams. Alright, so I'll give these a quick slice and then we'll pick up from there. Alright, so here they are, sliced open. Now the Esplets, pretty jammy. It's kind of dry near the eye part there. It was getting kind of dried there, so we'll see how that one turns out. It's got a lot of syrup in there. The Desert King, nice and plump. Looks like it could have waited a few more days. But still, nonetheless, we got some still got some jamminess in there. And then the Lattarula, which, as I mentioned last year, this one was kind of spongy, kind of odd for the Breba. Let me see if I can focus more. So I'll sample that one last. Well, maybe I should sample it first, as it may not be the best one here. Okay, yeah, I'll sample this one first. Okay, let me put this down. All right, so doing the sample now. It's actually pretty good. Yeah, it's actually pretty good. Better than it was last year. Sweet, sweet, kind of mild, not overly sweet, kind of honeydewish flavor. Light seed crunch. It wasn't spongy like it was last year, although this part makes me think that maybe this half would be a little bit more spongy. But I'll save this one here for my assistant that's over there planting some plants at the moment. Next I'll try the Desert King. On this one here I'm just going to take a bite. I'm not going to eat the whole thing because that is quite a big piece. Alright. Very flavorful. I love Desert King. Now, a lot of folks, they wait till the Desert King is more of a yellowish, kind of drier. I like mine at this stage to where they're still very sweet, but not as overly sweet, I guess. Kind of hard to explain. See, next, de tres Esplets. So pretty good. It's pretty tasty. Not as sweet as the Desert King, but still was sweet. It was more along the lines of sweetness like the Lattarula, but it didn't have like the honey, the kind of like the honeyish taste to it. It's more of a, kind of hard to explain, more of a melony kind of taste. Slight melon there. Yeah, this is the Breba though. Wonder if it differs from the main crop in terms of taste. Now the thing too though is that this tree was a bit drooping. I think it got watered yesterday and the day before that, so yeah, that may have impacted the flavor. But as far as sweetness, I would rate this one as the mildest in terms of sweetness, and then the Lattarula and then the Desert King would be the sweetest of them all. Different flavor profiles for all of them, but they're all tasty. All right, so that's gonna be it for me here. This is West Linn, Oregon. Thank you for watching.